Welcome, Libra, to your spiritual reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, this is for spiritual healing and growth. Here we go. Sincere relationships. Talking about those sincere relationships. Could be friendship, family. It could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be just love relationship. This is talking about bringing the awareness to the people that you surround yourself with, right? So it could be anybody. It could even be coworkers. So, understanding that toxic associations can create stress, sadness, apprehension, and other negative emotions. It is important that you are honest about how you feel about your most significant relationships. This is not limited to the romantic relationships. Just want to say that again. Okay. So consider whether a relationship is causing you unnecessary stress. Is your social life a source of negativity? It's interesting. We all think about that for a second. Okay. This exercise is not about blame. You are simply deciding how your various relationships affect your emotional energy. Okay. So if there is tension in a relationship, try having a healthy conversation with that individual. Take responsibility for your role in the situation and be clear on what it is you want as the outcome. So examine how you relate to the people whom you meet. Having healthy relationships brings more health to your life. If a relationship is sincere and communication is relaxed and there is honesty, both parties feel empowered and your life is truthfully, better with this person in it. Right? Because now you have a healthy relationship. You bring in healthy boundaries as well, right? Let's not forget about that. So over here we're talking about Shanika, okay? And we also have Deer of Delta. Two cards coming underneath it is overcoming the obstacles. Of course, the overall meaning of the whole reading is the sincere relationships. So that's the overcoming that obstacle. And then far away places. Get ready for new horizons. And remember, friends, if you don't have this happening, right, you can either take it as a learning thing for, future reference, or you can say this doesn't resonate with me at all, and you can watch your rising moon or Venus. Okay, they talk about other things that are different from this, right? Okay. So going straight to the faraway places and the overcoming obstacles. Let's just grab a card before we get to the Shanika and see what that's saying. It's talking about the satisfaction. Oh, wow. It's talking about the 10 of coins and the 10 of cups. So we're talking about the overall achievements underneath the Deer, the Delta with the faraway places, bringing in the satisfaction of the things that you need to get ready for new horizons, right? And bringing in, this is like a self-satisfaction, but it's also satisfaction of everybody. And then this one around you is definitely everybody, because we're talking about the 10 of coins. We're talking about those relationships that you have and everybody feeling the satisfaction together, overcoming the obstacles so that we can all be happy, having that healthy communication. So with the Shanika over here, it is talking about the spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life. Okay, and of course we're talking about relationships. So yes, and acknowledging your value as a person, as a soul, treasure the gift of your path and let your spirituality integrate with all the facets of your life. So this is telling you, make sure that they have the value, right? Do not allow someone to not recognize you for having value. You are valuable. They are valuable. So make sure that you're giving them the value that they deserve and that they give it back to you, right? So it's a give and take situation within a relationship. If they don't value you and see you as a treasure, it's not going to work. Okay? Literally not going to work. That's it. I mean, there's no reason to even look at anything else, because that's really what it is. A sincere relationship is having the value and the understanding, you know, that we are satisfied together. So if your obstacle in the most ways is the value, then there's a problem. Things need to be said. You need to value me the way I value you. And understanding you are a treasure. Just as they are a treasure, right? It goes both ways. Deer of Delta is talking about, yes, the understanding and having the compassion together, faraway places, getting ready for new horizons, being able to bring the relationship back to where it needs to be, overcoming any extreme negativities, and nurturing each other with gentleness, understanding that we're all unique in our own ways, having the confidence, invoking the spirit and the protection around you as well. So yeah, some deep things right there. Treating you with respect. Knight of Cups coming out on the faraway places. Underneath this is saying having the opportunities, knowing that you're opening up new opportunities within, you know, not only the relationship, but for yourself. Having compassion, seeing things from new points of view. Lots of perception. Lots of perception. Perceiving the things that need to be perceived. Do they have the compassion towards me? Do I have the compassion towards them? Can we work this out? Can we overcome the obstacles by opening ourselves up and opening up our emotions? We have the cups over here, which are emotions. Can we open up the emotions enough to make them understand? If you're hiding behind your closed doors, not sharing your emotions with them, too scared to open that up to them, you have to ask yourself, why are you hiding? What are you scared of? Don't be scared. Are you afraid that they're going to deny you what you need? This is actually going to bring victory. And if they're hiding out from you, then you need to ask yourself, why are they hiding out from me? There's going to have to be a lot of perception and higher learning and higher awareness going on to get to where you need to be. But not having any kind of communication is not going to help the situation. So with the High Priestess, you can think about the things that are going on and have the better understanding from a higher point of view. So clarifying on this sincere relationships. For a lot of you, it could be love. But remember, the love does not have to be in a love relationship, because the lovers is just, this is probably someone I love. It could be your best friend, your mom, your dad. Maybe you enjoy people at your work, but you want to show the love, you want to show the compassion. Hey, you know what, just because, you know, I do something this way doesn't mean, you know, that I'm, you know, so different from you. You know, you still need to respect, you know, my boundaries. I keep hearing boundaries. This could literally, for someone out there, it could be something about overstepping boundaries. And yes, this is learned communication, learning to communicate what it is that you love and how you see things and see fit things, so that you can bring the honesty with the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is very honest, bringing out that honesty, but not with harsh words, with compassion. It's sitting on top of the Lovers with sincerity. Sincerity is not harsh words. It's not, you know, sorting them with your tongue. It's not, you know, anything. It's just the compassion. Talking as if you're talking to a child, right? You don't want to cuss at your child like that, right? No. Bringing in the sincerity of truth to the situation. And this brings in a transformation, and it makes the death of the obstacle by bringing in the truth. Now, does that mean that the truth means that they're going to actually listen to the way that you're doing things? Some people are very hard-headed. Sometimes, even though you do this and you're sincere to yourself and you're sincere to the relationship, if they really are against you, at least then you'll find out the truth with the High Priestess, whether or not it's worth pursuing the relationship with them or actually letting them go because they don't want to be sincere back to you. So there is, but you have to see it though this way. Is it really truly though, my friends, Libra, is it really truly a loss if they cannot be respectful to you and be sincere with you to the point where you can have an open, communicative relationship about what it is and get past it? If they do not want to, is it worth keeping? We have to ask our thing, because if it's not worth keeping, then you move on. For the deer of the Delta. Being truthful to yourself, compassionate to yourself. If you guys can work this out, then yes, beautiful things will come of it. Then you'll have this transformation. So the Death card here is actually two different reasons. If it doesn't work the way you want it to be, you'll let it go. Do not worry about it. Yes, you're going to worry about it for a little while. It's going to hurt your feelings, of course. We're human. It's going to suck. But then you're going to work your way through, because really you don't want to keep someone who you cannot have a sincere relationship with. But if they listen, think of the transformation that's going to come from it. Think of all the things that are going to come. But taking the step to even trying is the way to go. Because it does feel like some of you are hiding your true feelings, hiding what you really truly feel. Maybe you don't know how to come out to say what you want to say. And maybe sometimes, you're afraid they're going to take it the wrong way. Okay. So, just look and inspect and see the way that you want to do things. Think about what you're going to do before doing it. Think about how you're going to say things before just blurting it out, right? With the 8 of coins, we really want to inspect the situation before we just jump. Don't just jump, right? Make sure that you have it all kind of in your head, what you want to say, so that way it comes out very truthful, very faithful, and very sincere. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.